This is our trip report for backpacking to Shadow Lake Lodge or just camping and the Shadow Lake campground. The trail in's really clear, really easy, nice and gentle. It's about 14 kilometers, gains about 400 meters. Most of it's in the trees, and occasionally you come out with these nice avalanche paths. These give you great views on either side. You can see we did it as a family trip, so the youngest was a 6-year-old. So this is definitely something if you're an ambitious family. You have a couple creek crossings, but they're nothing too bad. Most of the trip goes up along Red Earth Creek, and at times it's really loud, and it's quite a powerful creek. When you are up above, you get really beautiful views. As you get higher, the last couple kilometers are a bit steep, and then you go through a really beautiful forest. This last 2 kilometer stretch has you going on boardwalks to protect the fragile ecosystem there. And you can see coming into Shadow Lake Lodge, the beautiful cabins. And as we got there, it just started to pour. Literally, just as we were walking up, the clouds opened. And Shadow Lake Lodge is an Alpine Club of Canada property. There's about a dozen private cabins there, a common area, and a place to eat. Really high quality, great accommodations, great service, great food. We loved our time there. The next day, we hiked up to Shadow Lake, which is a truly spectacular lake in the Canadian Rockies. If you can't come for a backpacking or a weekend trip, you can ride partway up the Red Earth Creek Trail on your bike and then hike the last little bit. It's definitely worth it as a day trip. I think we saw about a half dozen people that weren't at the lodge or camping, and Shadow Lake is definitely worthy of a destination. Here's the Shadow Lake campground. It is just 100 or 200 meters from the lodge. Nice sights. You're not really on the river or anything, but there's a marshy area. You can see the cabins just in the background there. And really the highlight is, just enjoying time at the lodge. Each cabin has some chairs, and the views from your patio are just out of this world. We had really good weather except for that first day of rain, but this was what we were drinking our coffee to every morning, just kind of marveling at the view. There's also really good day trips. You can go up to Shadow Lake. You can also go up to Ball Pass, which is a really, really beautiful area with great views of the Ball Glacier. You can also go up to Given Pass, which some people feel is one of the most beautiful passes in this part of the Canadian Rockies. The way up is a bit of a push for families. There is a campground, Lost Horse Creek, which is about midway from the parking lot to Shadow Lake Lodge. If you want to push up in 2 days, that would be a way to do it. Going out, definitely something you can do in one day. We loved heading up to the Shadow Lake area. It's a great family trip, whether you camp or stay in the lodge, and just a really beautiful part of the Rockies.